Damn, this thing is looking great. This thing really does just look gorgeous the way it is with these wheels on here. They are freaking beautiful. The way it sits low and everything, it drives a lot better than before. It's a little more stiff, but it drives a lot better. It hugs the road. But man, can't wait for this thing to get liquid wrapped. I really just can't wait. They're all playing Smash. This says YouTube. I will open this. There's supposed to be something inside of these boxes. At least that's what everyone has said. Let's see if there's something inside of my box. YouTube does a good job of taping these. Oh, that works even better. Levi's doing it for me.
What does it say?
That's a long note. I'll read it in a sec. Let's go, baby. That's me. That's weird. That's like, I've never thought in the world that would have been me. And then Gavin told me no balls, so I started a channel, and now this is me.
It only took me 5 years of.
Yeah, Jake's been telling me to do this for the past like over 6 years. This is crazy. What in the heck?
Passing 100,000 subscribers.
Take that off, see how shiny.
Do it on this.
They do the best polish on the thing. So
That's really dope. It's got its own little mirror in it. I don't even know if Gavin's has a mirror in it.
It does.
It does?
Yeah. That's dope. When's the next time you get a...
The thumbnail needs to be your face through that mirror. Hold it up and then put your face so I can see it. Like reflect it. There you go.
That's solid. This package was inspected with great care by Rick.
Thanks, Rick. Thank you. Shout out, Rick.
I'm just gonna read this right quick. I've read it before on other people's. That's dope. That's really cool. Gracias, Levi. So I have a subscriber play button for my channel, and I'm gonna do it on it.
Savage! Oh! Oh!
Oh! Do not. Don't come in here and just start screaming. If you're watching this, don't do that.
No, really don't. Really just don't do that.
Don't come in here.
Yeah, really just don't come in here. If you don't have any business in here, just like don't. But like, this is dope. This is really cool. I'm posting this on Instagram.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Po Boys. Today we are going to do a little bit more stuff to make my car safe. First off, what we're going to do is cut off all of the We're gonna cut off all of the spots and the holes in the firewall. We're gonna plate them off and then put some sheet metal over it, weld them in, so that way the firewall is completely blocked off and nothing can get in the cab, like exhaust or anything like that. So that way it's just safe altogether. So what we're gonna do is get some cardboard, put it on there, press it in, see what the lines are, trace the lines with Sharpie, and then once we trace lines with Sharpie, we'll take 10 snips to the piece of metal, which is 1 32nd sheet of steel, and weld that to the firewall. So let's start and do it. Check out this Eastwood welder right here. Ooh, plug Eastwood with the sponsorship for Gavin's channel. What we're gonna be doing is using the Eastwood welder right there to weld those holes, that hole there, and that hole right down there, because that hole is open to the bottom of my car and it has open exhaust. So we're gonna cut all that stuff off. So let's go ahead and start. All right, let's turn this guy on. All right, so if you look in here, you can see I have the ground just connected to something right here. The leads are through the window. And if you check and see the ground's good, ground's great. So make sure your gas is on. Let's get to welding. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and start by cutting this harness off up here. So now the harness is out of the way. I don't need this plug at all, so I'll remove that. So what I'm gonna do now is take this piece of cardboard and press it against those edges so I can have a good idea of what this is gonna look like. All right, now I have the square that it's gonna look like. I'm gonna take it and outline it with this Sharpie. There we go, right there. All right, take this cardboard, cut on the outside of it so that way there's no holes. So this is pretty simple. It's just basic stuff really. And then cut these guys. All right, so now that guy will fit right there, perfect. Sweet. Now I get to do this one right here. All right. Come on now, let's do this. All right, now we got that one. Trim, 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 snip. All right, so now I've got 2 templates, and that one goes right there. All right, so now I gotta get a little bit more cardboard to do this hole right here and this hole right here. Actually, I don't even need cardboard for that one, that'll be easy. All right, so now for the last one that really means anything, this guy right here. All right, so now I got a good circle. Let's trace that real quick. All right, now I gotta cut it out, and then I'll start cutting out the sheet metal pieces. All right, so now I have my 3 templates, and then down there I'll just make a little square and I'll weld that square in. So let's go ahead and finish. All right, so now what I gotta do is take this piece of metal and make these. All right, there's 1, 2, and 3. There's 3. So let's go ahead and cut these guys out. 10 snips are literally the best thing ever. These things will cut through pretty much any sheet metal that's super thin. Like, this is steel, and these things are not even putting up a sweat. All right, so that piece is out. All right, there is 1 piece. Now let's get the rest. There's 2. All right, so now I got these 3 pieces. Step on them real quick to make sure they're all flat. And I need 1 last little square. All right, let's test and see if that fits. Fits perfect. So that's how you turn plastic into metal. So there you see those 2. Now you see these 2. Now you see these 2. And then on top of that, this guy right here to block off the rest. Let's weld these in. All right, so what we're gonna do is go ahead and start tacking these dogs into place. So let's get started by grabbing them and just tack them in. Ooh, golly, that's hot. So now what I'm gonna do is take a hammer and hit that mug in all the way, and then I can get back and weld at it some more.